Hey there, and welcome to another episode of Sonic Odyssey, the music channel dedicated to bringing you music from over the last 5 decades or so up through the present, including today's musical selection. Before we begin, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all things Sonic Odyssey. Also, if you're inclined, my channel is commercial free if you haven't noticed, and there never will be commercials because of the nature of the videos that I make. So I don't get any ad revenue from YouTube. I have a Patreon campaign, the link for which is in the show description below, and it's through the Patreon campaign that you, the viewers, can donate directly to the channel. If you enjoy what you see, if you enjoy what you hear, and you like to see more of it, then please feel free to donate to the channel to keep things going. And I'm sure that you'll find a tier, anything from a couple of dollars a month up would be greatly appreciated. That way we can keep things going here at Sonic Odyssey and continue to provide hopefully informative, unexpected, and interesting music for you to get into. Today we're going to be looking at an album by a band from France. They have an interesting name, Carcariass. It is a bastardization of the Latin for great white shark, and they play a sort of melodic, technical, progressive death metal. And we're going to hear all of that right now in the sound bit that I'm about to play for you. So here you go. Enjoy Dark Empire from Carcariass's latest album, Planet Chaos. Dark Empire does a really good job of showcasing the progressive, technical, and melodic elements of their thrash-ish death metal. It's it's an instrumental piece, I should say, and that's not uncommon for Carcariass. Carcariass are famous, if you would, for putting sometimes almost half or more than half of the tracks of their album as instrumental pieces, not lyric songs. So Dark Empire is just one of those examples. It has great tempos, it has great melody shifts, it's got wonderful, tremendous arpeggio guitar work, and I really think that it does a good job of giving a general idea of what you can expect should you decide to give Planet Chaos a shot. Carcariass is an interesting group. It's a trio made up of Pascal Lanquetin, who plays lead and rhythm guitars, Raphael Couturier, who is on bass and vocals, and Bertrand Simonin on drums. They do hail from France, and that's where they've had probably most of their success, although they have made a couple of European festival stages. They've been around since the 1990s, believe it or not, even though Planet Chaos is only their 5th album. And in fact, they took a 10-year recording hiatus between 2009 and 2019. They were touring during that time and playing festivals. It's just that they took a hiatus from recording material. The new album is probably their most mature album to date. It really shows tremendous growth in their instrumentation and in their introduction of even keyboards into the opening prologue to the first song on the album, and in a couple of other instances as well. They really have done a good job of elevating their musical game, elevating their instrumentation, and they're quite a humorous band as well. I mean, the lyrics to their songs are not necessarily humorous by any stretch, but they do have a bit of humor about who they are and what they're involved in the type of music they play, and the trappings that normally go along with being a part of any branch of the death metal scene. So it is quite interesting. The Planet Chaos album seems to be their most thematic album so far. A lot of the songs on the album deal with science fiction in nature, science fiction in as a basis or taking off point for the songs themselves, with titles such as Solar Invasion and Star Implosion, Genetic Conformity, Saturn Vision, and of course the title track itself, Planet Chaos, and Psychotic Starship, which is an interesting title. One of the instrumental pieces on the album is called High Speed Fury, and it delivers a progressively tinged thrash merging of progression, death metal, and thrash. It is a tight energy that infuses the track just about throughout. In a similar fashion, when I listen to the song, I'm not reminded specifically of the musical idea, but of the sound idea from Iron Maiden's Lost for Words, Big Aura from Power Slave. If you were a fan of Lost for Words, you'll probably get a kick out of High Speed Fury. A couple of the other songs on the album prove that the band, which takes a fairly strong stance against anything religious or political in their music, they're not like Behemoth, constantly railing against Christianity, or Cannibal Corpse, totally going towards brutality. Carcariass will sing about anything. A couple of songs on Planet Chaos actually tie together pretty well. The song Battleground, it is connected nicely with the song Letter from the Trenches. They're both different types of war songs, I guess you might say. They're anti-violence, but they talk about the brutality and utter destruction of such war-making. So they're strongly committed to the anti-violence idea, and it is just brilliant. They come across very strongly in their messaging, and yet it's also playing strongly into the genres, themes that go with darkness and evil or death metal ideas throughout. So I hope you'll enjoy Carcariass's Planet Chaos and give it a shot. It's definitely one that I've been listening to probably more than 15-20 times now. It's a really good new release, and if you're looking for something that's high tempo, melodic, with a great sense of energy and passion by the artists showing through the instrumentation, then you can't go wrong with Planet Chaos by Carcariass. That about wraps it up. I think I would have to say I give Planet Chaos, I would say 4 out of 5 stars. I don't mean to underscore it, but it is really probably their most mature effort. I don't have any negatives for it. Maybe the one thing I would think is that on some of the tracks, when they're doing a fade to silence, they could shorten the fade time. That would probably be my biggest criticism. Otherwise, I think Planet Chaos is a fantastic album, so I'll give it 4 out of 5 stars, and thank you for watching Sonic Odyssey. Please feel free to comment below, again, if you have anything you'd like to share about Carcariass or anything that I've shared here with you today. And also, please feel free to check out our Patreon campaign. Maybe there's a tier that you can find yourself committing yourself to a small donation to help keep Sonic Odyssey a going thing. That's about it. Until next time, have a great day, and thank you for watching. Bye.